Richie, earlier on, Ricky Burns against the Frenchman, Burns.V.Bonifai. He's been in with everybody during 17 years. He generally ends the fight on his feet. He generally loses when he mixes it in class. But tonight, Burns, thankfully and finally, pushed on a bit, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. He finished well. He smothered his work too often during the contest. But there were some good body shots that went in. And there was a terrific right hand over the top. I thought the referee should have been in here a lot sooner, Steve, at the end of the day. But, yeah, a couple of good right hands. He pins his man in the corner. Bonifai, he's only been stopped 6 times in his 66 fights before tonight, Steve. So that's a good stoppage for Burns. But I think he could have done it a lot earlier than that.
But he's not that type of fighter, is he, Burns? He's the type of fighter that breaks a guy down. He was using body shots from early on in the fight, and that's what caused that one there. And, in fact, to defend the referee, Billy Williams, he was blind to that best shot. He couldn't see that good shot.
Well, I'll disagree. I will have to agree to disagree there, Steve, because I think the referee should have been in a lot sooner than what he did. Yeah, Burns, at the end of the day, I mean, before tonight, he'd only knocked 3 guys out in his career. In 16 victories. So I thought it was a pretty impressive... It was an impressive stoppage, but I think he could have done it a lot sooner. He needed to find the room and needed to find his range a little bit better.
The only problem with disagreeing with me, I'm going to go back to calling you Ricky. So you watch yourself, Richie. Look at the body shots, Rich. There's some body shots here, and I think the body shots, they did the damage earlier on in the fight.
Yeah, a couple of real rib crunches here. Plus, he's switching the attack as well. That was a lovely left hook to the body. He just comes upstairs as well. Lefts and rights. A little bit dirty there at the back of the head. But nevertheless, he was switching the attack from body to head, pinning his man on the ropes, which is always a good position to have your opponent. It restricts his movement. And, yeah, a good end to it. Lovely right hand to the body there from Burns. He's a tall kid as well at 5'10" at super feather. Who knows, Steve? He could even go into the lightweight division.
I think he seems to do the weight comfortably, which is good going for him, that's for sure.
Yeah. Well, I think, don't rule out that this kid could go to lightweight and even put a challenge into Amir Khan. At 5'10", that is a tall super featherweight.
And he's got a perfect record for Amir Khan in the sense that the guys that have beat him have been good fighters. He's already beaten the guy who Amir Khan's boxing next, Graham Earl, and he doesn't bang, but he does box.
Yeah, he's a good boxer, and listen, I think he's got decent power. He showed it there. Bonifai doesn't get stopped very often, and he showed there good, decent power.
Well, earlier on...